an app out of it. Okay, so we will make an app out of it, and we will try to use that app, and that is more like a thing which you can at least sell it to somebody. Like, sell it means, what I'm trying to say is, you can at least pitch that to somebody, because when you create your models or whatever you create, that is not in a good state to be shown to a leadership or a VP or a customer or anything. Okay, so if you want to build an application out of it with a UI, okay, this is the class for you. So provided you have been in the last class, okay, so you know one part of it where you created a spam classifier, and the model was able to predict whether it's a spam or not. Okay, so people who were there in the last class, you know this part. Today's class, we will continue and build an application out of it, a UI application. Okay, so that we can see that in a UI. Okay, rather than asking, rather than just putting it in the model and seeing it. Okay, so this is what we will do. So people who have doubts, we I know a lot of people will have doubts, because they were not there in the first, uh, they were not there in the first part. For a lot of people, this is the first time. So you can check that after this class, and then again check this. Okay, uh, so I will just recap a little bit from the last class, and we will try to build the application then on the which I'm talking about, basically. Okay, sounds good, everybody? Sounds good? Yeah. After that, I will open the forum for questions for last 15 minutes, and you can ask the questions. Okay. So everybody knows what is this? What is this interface? Do you all know what is this interface? Okay, this is basically something known as Colab. Okay, this interface is something that you will be using throughout, to just a minute. Wait. Yeah, this is the interface that you'll be using throughout to learn anything, and do your exploration work, do your data science work. Okay, so in this thing, what I in this application, what we learned last day was how to create a spam classifier. For that, we took this data set where every row, in every row, you will see a mail, and in the corresponding column, you will see whether it is spam or a ham. Okay, so this is the entire thing, this is the data is all about. Okay, I have already uploaded the data over here. Okay, now I will go ahead and train this. I will just do a data pre-processing where I will remove some of the stop words, punctuations, and all those things, and clean this thing a bit. So this thing I have done already last time, so I just recap this. Okay, so this is the label basically. We want to, like, next time if we give any text like this, it will be able to predict whether it's a ham or not. Okay, it is ham or spam. Got it, guys? Did you all get the goal? What is the goal of it? So given a text, given a sentence, our goal is to predict whether it's a ham or not. So now, how did I train the model? And all these things are mentioned in your last class. So things will be uploaded in your LMS. So just check that part, because last day in detail I have explained this, how to build a model using knife base for sentence classification. This part is already done. So I'm just recapping it a little bit, that these are the two things that we want. These are the messages, and this is the label: ham or spam, ham or spam, ham or spam, like that. Okay, so after that, after all these things, we have done some data pre-processing over here. Just checked, like, what is the length of each of these sentences. Length is like number of words that is there. Okay, we have done some distribution also last time, and just see how many, every sentence has how many words. Okay, so mostly sentences are of like, there are certain sentences which are even 1400 words also. So all these things we have done. Okay, so anyways, all these things I have done. Then we have used NLTK to remove the stop words. Stop words are these words: so, it, than, to, very, that the words that appear too many times. Okay, so all your preposition, all those things comes under stop words. Okay, So these are your stop words. So we remove all these stop words, because stop words, if you keep certain words too many times, they will have a different meaning. Okay, if you have too many certain words, so let's say if my word has too many is, and if I say whether it's a spam or not, then automatically my model will think that if there is a too many is there, then it is spam. So I want to remove that word is. So all the stop words which are too many time it is appearing, it will be removed. Got it? So this is the entire thing about stop words. Okay. Okay. So after that, we remove the stop words. You also learned about how to remove the punctuation. Punctuation are special characters that is there in your messages. That also we want to remove, and we want to clean it. We want to very much clean it, and we cleaned it last time. And we made things like this where we removed all the stop words. So you can see this comma and everything were gone, all the unnecessary dots and everything is gone now. See, dots and everything is gone now. So many dots were there. These are the clean messages that we did last time. Okay. After that, we did vectorization where we converted our words to numeric, because numerics are something that your machine understands, and your machine doesn't understand this thing. The machine doesn't
Hello.
understand words. Yes. Okay, so we converted into the vectorized format, and then machine doesn't understand these words, so we had to convert the. So every sentence will now look like a number. Okay, this is what your machine understand. Your computer doesn't understand the words that you give. Okay, so all these things will be converted to numbers only. All these things were clearly explained in the last day's class. Okay, so I just recapped it so that you understand, and then we went ahead and we used a knife base to train our model, and this is how we trained it. We trained our model, and then we saved the model. Okay, we saved the model, and then I told you that after you save it, you have to load the model that you are saving it, and you have to predict it also. Okay, this is what that I have done last day. People who were there in the last day, do you all remember? Yeah, so people who were there in the last class, so this part you all can remember. Okay, uh, so now what we will do is this part. Basically, we are interested in this part. So from this here onwards, we will continue. Okay, we have trained a model. Okay, and I also told you that your words are not understood by your computer, so you have to convert them into a number. Okay, this part everybody understood that I had to convert your words to a number. That is important. Okay, even if you are not there, your words has to be converted to a number. This part you understood, that your words has to convert it to a number, because or else your computer won't understand. So that conversion when you are doing, you will have to keep that. You'll have to store that conversion somewhere. That conversion mapping has to be stored. So let's say I have made Anirban to 0. Okay, that conversion has to be kept somewhere. Got it? Okay, so now that conversion, if you want to save it, you had to save it using this code that we did last time. Was is just a minute. Just a minute, guys. There is a code that I just removed it. Let me just give it back. Just a minute, guys. Yeah. So my point is, last time we saved these two models. Okay, model file name dot pickle and vectorizer. These two names. Okay, and then that's why you are able to see this. Okay. So when I last time saved it, okay, that's why you are able to see this. So now if I give a sentence, let's say you have won a lottery. Your prediction is coming as spam. Okay. Now let me again run it. Please find find my resume attached. This is also coming as spam because our model is not so up to accurate, because obviously you have to train your model for a long time, then only accuracy will come. Okay, so now what we will do is create an application. Now you are seeing this over here. How if we create an application out of this and show it in a better way than seeing it over here? That is what we will do over here. Okay, so we will try to create an application and we will try to show it in a UI. This part only I will show it in a UI better than showing it here. We'll show it in a UI. Okay, that's all we'll do. Okay. Okay, now guys, basically the today's topic will start from here onwards. Basically whatever we have done is still last day only. Okay, and now we will start doing whatever we thought of doing, creating an application out of it. So what we will do is create an application out of it. Okay, so for that application I am sharing everybody one code. Okay, just a minute, let me just open the code and share it. Yeah, so the same thing that you have done, that you were seeing that I was showing you spam or ham. Okay, we will do using an application. For that I have written this code. Okay, this code uses something known as streamlit. So streamlit is something, it is a mixture of your it is a mixture of, everybody knows HTML. Have you heard of HTML? Everybody knows what is HTML. So what does HTML do? So HTML helps you to create HTML basically helps you to create web pages. Okay, web pages and your web applications. Okay, so now same thing can be done using something known as uh, Streamlit. Okay, So over here, the thing is, it is more like in HTML you need a lot of things to do that. In Streamlit it is very easy to do it. Okay, got it, guys? What is the goal over here? So we will create a web page so that we can see such a beautiful, like a little bit of a application instead of seeing it just like this. Okay, so now for that I am sharing you a code. Okay, this code is what will be using. First of all, we will uh, our code will show simple spam classification app. Okay, it could be a sentence classification also, you can put it. Okay, over here we are asking the user to give one sentence at a time and give some sentence input. Okay, and after that we will load the model that we trained last week, last time in the last class. We will load that same model. Okay, which I told you that last time we saved it. Okay, we will load that model. We will load the vectorization. This vectorization will convert all your sentences to the numbers that I told you that your system doesn't understand sentence, so they have to be converted to numbers. Okay, so that part is also required. I told you that mapping has to be stored, so we stored it in our last code which I explained last week. This part we will just today we will load them and we will use it to predict. Okay, so we will load all these things. Okay, these things has to be present in your system wherever you are developing this code. Okay, they have to present, this file has to be present there, this file has to be present there. Okay, that you have trained last week or in the last class. And then once you load them, then what we are doing is we are asking the user to give the input. Okay, user input, and then also we are giving a predict button also. After giving the input, the user will press this predict button. Okay, now let's say the user might give multiple inputs. Okay, let's say one input at a line. Okay, so let's say they say I give multiple mails together. Okay, so I will separate them by next line. Every time there is a mail, I will separate them, because if there is a next line, so backslash n means next line. So if there are two mails for separated by a line, okay, they will be separated. Okay, first mail will you will get a prediction, second mail also you will get a prediction. So this is for that. Okay, I will basically take all the user input and separate them into two sentences. Okay, now first sentence, now this sentences will have a list of all the sentences that you have given in each line. First sentence. Okay, first sentence we will take. First we will convert it into what, guys? I have just now told everything. We will convert it into what? Numbers. Yes, we will convert it into numbers. Yes, we will convert these sentence into numbers. Okay, and why do numbers? Why numbers? Because computer read only numbers. Yes, and they convert it into binary, and that's how computer understands. So we will have to again transform the model that you have loaded. See, the model that you trained last week. First, that model is contained inside load model, and the mapping of number to of words to number is present inside this vect model. Okay, so both I have taken. Using vect model, I will transform all your sentence that you have given. Okay, your sentences will be inside this. Then you are taking one sentence at a time and you are converting them, okay, into numbers. So my x will have all the numbers. Okay, the numbers which I showed you in the last code. This number. This is how your sentence will look like. All these are numbers. See, okay. So we will take every words and convert them into numbers. Okay, and make sure they are in a array format only. So I'll have to just make sure that they are in an array format. After that, I will do my prediction. Okay, after that I will do my prediction. Whatever prediction, see, let's say if you give 3 4 sentences, so I'll have 3 4 predictions. So I'll have to append all of them. I have to club all of them together. And then at the end, I will just show the prediction at the end. So this is the entire application code, and we will try to run this. How to run this? How to run this? In your when you do it in your Jupyter, okay, make sure your code is there. My code is this spam1.py. Can you all see that code? Spam1.py. Everybody can see spam1.py. Okay, this code only I just explained you now. Okay, this code only I have just explained you now. Now what we will do is we will run this. So we will just go over here and just go to terminal. So if I do terminal, and this thing will come. Okay, this thing will come. You have to make sure pip install streamlit is there. Streamlit, just do this. Pip install streamlit. For me, it is already there. That's why it's coming requirement already satisfied. It is already there. So I don't need it. So you might need it. Okay. Once it is done, just do streamlit run spam 1.py. See, once you do that, your application starts running. Now you give a mail. My resume is attached below. See, predicted class as ham. It is not a spam. Got it, guys? This is how your application looks like. This is opening in my Chrome only, by the way, guys. This is opening in my Chrome. Okay. I will just, instead of sharing this, let me share the entire screen. Then you will understand this more. Just let me share the entire screen. Yeah. Can you all can you all see? See, this thing is opening inside my Chrome only. So this is my application. Got it, guys? Understood? Okay. So again, I will go back to sharing the tab. Okay, or is this infinity mirror option will come again and again. Okay, my resume is attached below. Now let's give a spam email. Okay, you have won a lottery of $1 million. Okay, this is also coming as spam ham, because obviously, because our model is not so powerful. The goal is not to bring a powerful model. The goal is to show you this application. Okay, now let me just reduce this. Let's see how this thing predicts. Okay, this is predicted as spam. So when it is becoming very specific, it is not picking up as spam, but then it is predicting as spam when it is smaller. You have won a lottery. Okay, welcome to Oracle. This is my company. That's why I'm writing. This is your first day of your job here. It is not predicted as spam. Ham. It is predicted as ham instead. Got it? Now, if you want to give multiple mails and check it together, okay, for that I have told you I have made that system. So let's give welcome to Oracle. You have won a lottery. You have won a lottery, and then uh, you have won first prize. I have given three different mails. Okay, See, three different way it is coming. First one ham, second one spam, third one spam. Got it? How you train them more to be accurate. So that comes with more like when you train your model for a long, like when you train your model with architecture, different architecture. Okay, over here, see, over here was to goal was to show you how to build a spam classification model. You can choose your own. You can make a deep learning based model, or you can take a more informed decision about your data. Like you can come up with a bigger data if you train your model with a bigger data. We have just trained it on a 5,000 data. Usually a good model should be trained over a day, okay, with lakhs and lakhs of rows. Okay. uh Deepu, spam is basically a mail which is which is which is like your lottery and all these things. Ham are normal mails, which are important mails. Got it? So our goal was to show you how to build a Streamlit application today. Okay, why did I show you this? See, in your data science journey, guys, you will learn data science, but this part many people miss it. Okay, when you do your data science, you will do it in your notebook. When you go to a leadership or when you go to a POC, let's say you are opening your own company. Let's say you are opening a service-based company. If you go to a meetings now, if you go to a meetings to show these application, guys, I'm telling you that if you go and show these application, your meetings will be 10x better than just showing your code, which I was showing just before few minutes. Got it? If you show your notebooks, okay, it is fine within your team, okay, but if you want to show it to a leadership, if you want to show it to a VP who doesn't understand coding, for them you need to show an application like this. It doesn't take a lot of time to build an application like this. That's what I wanted to show you. See, if you do it in HTML, it will take a lot of time because you will need a backend also. Okay, you will need a Flask at the backend. Okay, Flask is another framework. Okay, where you will do all this loading of the model and predicting. In the HTML front, you will design all this UI. Okay, using a Streamlit will handle everything. You just have to write the core code and application, the UI, basic UI, it will be handled. For small scale applications, Streamlit is best. I wanted to show you Streamlit deployment today. Got it? And I have shown you for spam classification. You can do it for anything. Okay, you can make a chatbot also, guys. You all can make a chatbot also. Got it, everybody? So I wanted to show you Streamlit today. That's why spam model and all these things are not so important for this class. That is for people who were not there in the last class. That's why went through it very quickly. Okay. Yes. So that, because that part you can yourself also like go through my previous class video. Over there, I was focusing more on the model. I was teaching the model how do you build a test classification engine. All those things I was teaching. But today our goal was to do this spam classification and it was to build this application. Now you all can build this application anytime. So I will share this code. Uh, I will share the collab of this code, like the collab file of this. You all can take from there and you all can build it on your own. Okay, just a minute. I'll just share it. Guys, you all cannot make changes on that code because you all do not have the access. Okay, you will have a viewer access. You will have to download it. Got it? Guys, I have shared the code. Can you all see it? Now, this is a code in the notebook file. You will have to take it and paste it in a Python file. Not a notebook file, but a Python file. Previous class, if you just go up, there is a link that has been shared. Let me share it again. Just a minute. See, guys, I am sharing the link again. Okay. Yeah. Here is the link. It is uploaded on YouTube. You can go through the first video. The part one is given here, guys. You all can go through the first part. Okay. Over there, I have shown till saving the model. Today, I am showing you loading the model and predicting in the same code itself. And then I have shown how to build a Streamlit application. Understand this, guys. Last day, I have shown till saving the model. After after training the model, how do you save the model? Okay. Last day, I have showed till there. Okay. Today I have showed ki how to load the model and how to predict it. That part I think I have showed last day also. But I also showed you how to build a Streamlit application. And Streamlit is used to build small scale application. Any data science work you do, if you show your code to your, because see, we data scientists lack the UI UX part. Okay. And it should be like that, guys. Your part shouldn't be into building all these things, right? Because that is already done by, know, these people like that is already done by UI UX developer. Okay, so yeah, you as a data scientist, if you go to do everything, then guys, it's a problem. And how much will you do? Okay, so that's why I'm saying that you have to show this to somebody, right? So you have to know basic application building. So every model you train, you'll have to build these applications. So that's what I wanted to tell you. Got it? Okay. Yeah. So yeah, guys, so you can go through the link that I have shared, and you can learn the specific the calculation over there. Okay. And then I think you can, go back, come back here again, and do it, do the rest of the part, guys. Okay, so your goal will be to go through the first part from the YouTube video I've shared, and then come back here and do it again. Okay. Okay, guys, now, guys, question, anybody has any question as about career, you can ask me question regarding career. See, for this thing, you can ask me any question about career related or anything you need to focus on, anything you are not clear. See, as a data scientist, Python is important. If you are doing towards software development, then Java is important. Matlab, as in backend and all, Java is very good. Python is very important, guys. Python for data science, it is the best language. For statisticians, R is better. Okay, for statistics role, for decision scientists and all these things, R is better. Okay, but for a data scientist, Python is the best language because you have a lot of developer support. Developer support, as in there are a lot of developers. That is that the community is big. So anytime if you have any issue, you will easily get solutions. Okay, got it now, Umesh? No, see, it's always good to learn. You're strong, your fundamentals will become strong. Joy. There's no problem in relearning it, but you make sure you're not doing it multiple times. See, project wise, team DAX. So what I'll tell you is project best is go to Kaggle. Okay, search for data exploration project, data exploration, EDA projects. Over there, your Python will be practiced a lot. Okay, you can just search for EDA projects in Kaggle, or just search EDA projects in Google, and then write Kaggle over there. For app development, which app development? Mobile app development, I cannot comment because I am a data scientist. I'm not an app developer. So for that, you will need Android App Studio and all those things. So you're asking the wrong question, Kirti. DSA is always good to build your logics. Okay, to build your problem solving skills will improve if you do a lot of DSA. Okay, solving many problems or recursion will definitely improve your problem solving skills. Okay, but DSA is periodic. Don't spend a lot of time. Like, let's say I will not spend my time learning DSA now. I will I will spend my time learning LLMs, generative AI, all these things, LangChain and all these things at my stage. Okay, during my job, when I'm trying for my job, probably a month break I will take, and I learned everything about DSA somewhat to make my problem solving skill, or to improve my problem solving skills. Okay, so that's what I'm saying. Do not spend, if you are focusing towards data analysis and data science, do not focus on DSA so much. Do it periodically, Umesh. Yes. So otherwise, guys, see, you can also always stay connected with me. I'm there on LinkedIn. I work in Oracle, so if you search Oracle Anirban Paul, you will get it. Okay, you will get my link. Okay, and any doubts regarding career and all, I do answer through my DMs as much as I can. Okay, and I can help you through there also. Can you give more GitHub username? See, I use Team DAX. I do not keep all these things in account. So what do I do is I just search. I just search on Google whatever project I want to search. Okay, and I just start doing it. Got it. I would say the first thing will start from Kaggle. Okay, then I subscribe to Medium articles. I read from Medium articles. So now, once I started reading, a lot of Medium articles comes in my notification of my mails. So from there, more projects opens up, and like that, I keep on doing it. Got it. So there is no proper, like, there's no, not something like that I have by hearted these people. Okay, I'm open to anybody who is coming. Yes, if you are second year BTech, then you'll have to focus in DSA SQL, guys. You have to clear your college at least with these things. Okay, data science and all these things are glorious. It comes later on. Okay. So what basically this? Can you please share your LinkedIn ID? Yes. So basically, guys, what I today I showed you is Streamlit. Streamlit is a thing that we use nowadays. It has become popular since last year. Okay, very much because it has made our life easier. Previously, every application we used to build, we used to show the result to our leadership. Okay, and due to what, guys, like we never used to get good traction due to that. Okay, so that is why we stopped doing it. We started building these kind of applications, and that Streamlit has helped us a lot. Yes, here is my LinkedIn ID. uh Naga Chaitanya, I can tell you, data science AI is going to be the next field for next 20 years. This is where the development, at least for 10-15 years, I can tell you. Okay, after that time will say, but in software development, in IT, every 1.5 years you'll have to update yourself. You'll have to keep on learning new things. Last year till 2022, you know, we were a different type of a data scientist. From 2022, when chat GPT came and GPT came and generative AI boomed, we became a different data scientist altogether. Okay, we so that is what I'm trying to say. So you'll have to we keep on you have to keep on changing, upskilling. You have to keep on doing courses, you have to keep on doing learning and everything. You have to keep on reading articles, blogs, tech journalist journalism articles, all these things. Okay, by the way, I have pinned my LinkedIn this thing. We can, like, if you have any other doubts, you can stay connected. Okay, Java important. See, Python. See, I for your college, I would say Java is more important than Python. C plus plus is also important. It depends on your college syllabus. If Python is already introduced, then Python is important. But I am saying it depends on the domain. If you go towards data science, then Python is important. Data science analysis, data analysis, Python is important. Data engineering, Python is important. If you go to backend, then Java is important. If you go to old legacy systems, then C plus plus is important. Okay, old frameworks and all those things. Got it, guys? Okay, guys. So, with that, guys, I will end today's session. Thanks for being a good audience, guys. I hope I added some value and I gave you a small application building trick. Okay. These Streamlit things we have learned after 4 years of college and then 6 years of work experience. So, around 5 years of experience. After that, we started learning. Okay. So, you are learning when you are at first year, second year, third year, fourth year. So that is itself is a good thing. So you can see the amount of learning curve that you all are having and we all had. Okay, and this will keep on increasing. Okay, so that is good. Embrace that and always keep learning, guys. Bye everyone, and this video will also be uploaded. Thank you everyone. Stay connected with me on